get on a tablet.
Here we are. We're live. Okay, we're going to do things differently. Hey, everybody. Michelle here. Social Studio with Social Studio Gurus, social media gurus, Helena and Michelle. And we come live every Thursday at 5 p.m. and invite people to come on and chat with us. And sometimes you do things differently because, life. So I'm here with my friend Mel Wright. Invited her to come on and chat. How you doing, Mel?
I am good. How are you?
Great. Thank you so much for joining us. We would love to, in a minute, give you a chance to tell everyone about what you do. But first, I just want to ask everyone, hey, join the Facebook group if you haven't already. And we are on Facebook group, Social Studio Gurus, Helena and Michelle, kind of a long word there. But if you just search for Social Studio, you will find us. And there's a graphic with our picture on it on the cover photo. And we'd love to have you just join the group and engage and ask questions. And then hopefully from there, we can get to know you and you can come on the show and just let us interview you and have a chat and promote your business, right? So my name is Michelle. I own Triangle Social Media. And I help businesses with their social media platforms, social media content creation, workshops, events, social media coaching, and all that good stuff. And so, yeah, I would love for Mel, who I met recently through, actually through Launch Raleigh program. That's where you came and you were a speaker on there. But tell everybody about yourself and what you do.
Okay. Now, question. I'm new to this StreamYard thing.
Okay.
Are there people going to be chiming in? Can they ask questions, or how does this work?
Well, yes, and but since Helena created the StreamYard event, I don't have the admin access to that. So I will see if people comment, but I don't have the full admin access, so I may or may not see whatever activity there is. However, this video is broadcast live and it stays in the places where we share it. One being in the Facebook group, also YouTube and a few other Facebook places. And so afterwards, we always invite our guests to go in and put your links and social media stuff in the thread of the video where it is broadcast because the video stays there.
Okay.
So, yeah, I love StreamYard. It's a great platform for doing things like this. And so definitely, if I don't see any live questions or comments, we will definitely see them in the thread of the video where we'll go and look and see what activity there might be. And it could be today, could be later when people have a chance to look at it, after the fact. So, that being said, yeah, go, you're on.
She said, "Go. You're on."
Go, you're on.
Okay. Well, how about it, right?
Yeah.
So, as Michelle said, I am Mel Wright. I am the owner of the Wright Village, which is a co-working slash incubator space for the underrepresented communities. We are building a community of entrepreneurs, small businesses, freelancers that actually want to come together and work on their business. We provide resources, we share resources with each other. Um, we have an advisory board or resource board that members have access to. A lot of times, starting out as an entrepreneur, you have um, a lot of money that you dish out, right? And
Yeah.
so, what I'm trying to do is kind of trying to lower that overhead cost that you would actually come out of your pocket with. And how we do it is when we're able to share these resources with each other or these expertise with each other, that helps lower that overhead cost. So, for instance, Michelle, you are a social media guru, but I may be good at websites, let's just say, right? So I can say, Michelle, I'm having a really tough time with my social media. Maybe I don't understand these analytics. Maybe I'm not putting up the right content. Can you take a look at my social media? And Michelle said, well, you know what, Mel, I'm actually having a hard time with my website. I've been trying to put this up. It's just not working for me. And so, we share each other's resources now. So now she's helping me with this and I'm helping with her. Not to say that you're doing it, because obviously people have businesses and this is what they do and they like to get paid. But to just be able to have someone as a support to say, hey, what do you think about this? Or let's talk about challenges. Let's talk about goals. Let's talk about accomplishments. Um, that support is needed in a business, especially first starting out. So, excuse me, that's really what we're building here. I've done a lot of research. I've connected with a lot of people. I am fairly new to the area. I've been in North Carolina for 8 years, but I live in Johnson County. And I opened up my space, the Wright Village, 2 years ago here in Raleigh. So I'm still new. So it's just like me being new to a business. I'm new to a whole new city and learning new people, making connections with new people. They call me the connector because I connect everyone, right? So I'm learning just like everyone else is learning. You come here, I will never say I know it all because I don't. But I do know where to get you that information from if I don't know. And that's always been my motto. Like my last answer to you, it was never going to be I don't know, and that's it. It's maybe I'm not sure, but I can find out. But it will never be a I don't know, and that's the end result. And a lot of times we get that. People don't want to share their resources. People don't want to share their experience. Some people are scared to share their challenges, because thinking that someone's gonna look down on them. When in all actuality, we're not. It's not about that. It's all about helping each other. um we all have different target audiences. I can be in social media, Michelle can be in social media, but that doesn't mean that we can't help each other. you know I confide in other co-working spaces that have been around longer than I have. Why wouldn't I? If it's working for them, let it work for me too. um like I said, the difference, I didn't say this, but the difference between me and other co-working spaces is that I'm actually building a community and we are working together. I'm providing this community, this village with resources of expertise that either had businesses that have succeeded, they've retired from being entrepreneurs, small businesses. So I like to do that versus just having a space and just, yeah, you rent the space, you come in here, you can do that. I'm not saying that you can't do that and put your headphones on and be on your own and be in your own world. That's cool. But I do like the whole fact that we can actually work together, build together, and grow together. And that's how we're going to scale as a community. Working with each other. It's about sharing the resources. It's about having that support system. A lot of times the people that support you are the people that don't even know you. And that's what we need.
I love everything you said. Yes, and Helena's trying to pop in. She's having some technical difficulties. Hopefully she can join us. Yeah. But Mel, I love what you do, and the fact, the big in the big picture, like one of the big gold nuggets I hear and know from what you do is, like you said, it's not just a place to come and co-work, although you can, but it's a place to connect and grow and, reciprocate, collaborate, support. And you do that like with the events, like the Topic Tuesday, that's event weekly things that you can come and find information and help from other people in various fields that have
Hmm.
different experiences and stories, and you can grow and learn from each other. So I really do appreciate that
Yeah,
a
no
lot.
problem. Yeah, I mean, like when I did the Topic Tuesday, that 12-week program, it wasn't just to get people in here to educate. I wanted a solid group of folk that really wanted to, one, get the education, but also start to build relationships,
Hmm.
connect with people that are just starting out, people that have already been in the game, expand your network.
Hmm.
The
Hmm.
relationships that were built in here was, it's invaluable. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to do it again. I have a list of people ready to start with us again. We're going to implement a couple other things. But yeah, this is what's needed. It's definitely
Hmm.
what's needed.
Yeah.
Like I said, I could have easily just opened up the space and say, hey, just like some of the other co-working spaces, hey, come grab a desk, whatever, you do you, and that's it. No, like I genuinely want to help people. I genuinely want to see people succeed. And
Mhm.
those are some of my success stories, is seeing other people come out of the village and actually be able to scale their business. It's
Mhm.
not about me and me scaling the right village, because we may be small, but the impact that we're doing to the community is very big.
Mhm. Now, we're definitely going to add your details, your contact info to the thread of the video, but how do you want people to reach you, and what information would you share if people are interested in connecting with you and asking you more questions, etc.?
So you can reach me a couple different ways, right? If you're on Facebook, it's The Right Village, the right with a W. Uh, on Instagram, it's The Right Village RDU. You can also go on my website, the right www.therightvillage.com. From there, you can see all of our different rates. You can see the different events that we have going on. I try to keep them updated as much as possible. And you can also book a tour. So when you book a tour, you might want to maybe check out an office space, or you might want to just really see what the space is about, and then have a little bit of a couple of minutes with me so I can try to assess your needs and see if this is the perfect fit for you. It might not be, you know. Different people need different things, and I'm fully aware of that. I want this to be your second home, your home away from home. You can come in here, be relaxed, feel like you're wanted, you're needed. You can be yourself. I'm here in a hoodie, and my hair is barely done, and I got sweats on, but guess what? I'm comfortable, right?
Yeah.
And but I
Mhm.
know that I can go out, and actually we had kind of a full house today. um and that I can just go and say, "Hey guys, what are you guys working on?
Right.
What do you need
Right.
help with?" Or,
Mhm.
a couple of them out there have been talking to each other about just different things. One gentleman's in here, he's talking about trying to figure out his target audience. They're talking about different content and different uh, apps or programs that they
Mhm.
use to schedule
Mhm.
things. So, I mean, if we all can just do that, and
Mhm.
I'm saying we all, right? It, not just in here, not just in
Yeah.
this space.
Right.
Yes, I would love for everyone to be in this space, but if you find a group, that you feel comfortable with, and let's talk. It could be two of you, it could be five, it could be 10 of y'all. You got y'all 10, y'all could come here too. But but it's
Yeah.
really about building those relationships. Relationships go so far, and being true to yourself and to the people around you, you know.
Amen. Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
that's really, that's what we're about. That's what I'm
Yeah.
about, and like I said,
Yeah.
everyone might not be a perfect fit here, and
Mhm.
that's okay.
Mhm.
And that's okay, but that doesn't
Yep.
mean I won't help.
Well, that's the best attitude, and that's the way we grow. And I think that we could take that model and apply it, not, to everything that we do, really, just to be supportive and help others and be open. So definitely love that. And Helena, is there any questions that you might have before we go?
Well, I just love the authenticity, and I
Hmm.
love the just being real. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that's how it is. Okay, so we got on, we had a couple of technical difficulties. We're being real, right?
That's it.
Right.
So that
Yeah.
is awesome, and I love
Hmm.
that. I love your model, and I love what you're doing in your community. And as soon as I visit North Carolina, I would love to visit and see what you got going there.
Of
And
course.
is there any way that I can support you here in Virginia? Just let me know.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
What part of Virginia
Awesome.
are you in?
Richmond.
Okay.
Mhm.
Not too
And
far.
one of these days, we're going to get back to our plan originally when I
Yes,
first met
we are.
of doing events at one another's cities. That was the whole thing when we first met online. And so, but we've done a lot of collaboration type videos like this every week, mostly every week. And
Mhm.
yeah, we just enjoy doing that. So we really appreciate you coming on, Mel.
Thank
And
you.
definitely go back afterward, and we'll put all the links in so people can click through, and we invite everybody to connect with Mel, get to know her, follow her on social media, reach out and ask her questions. And if you are local, you might want to check out her space and see if that, like she said, if that's a good fit for you, and she'd be happy to give you a tour.
But
So,
of course,
Awesome.
thank you
yeah.
guys so much for having
Thank
me.
you.
Yes. All right. We'll see you all next Thursday at 5 p.m. Have a great night.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.